My head feels weird. It's like really noisy. I don't like it.
Resting her eyes.
Ignoring a clear sign that your child is in need of supernatural medical attention. Ah yes, let's pretend that last night Wanda would expand the boundaries of her hex to save Vision, but then not actually go find him and ensure that he's alive.
The show is obviously implying that she's not fully in control, and the magic clearly takes a physical toll on her, so it actually makes sense that she crashed before going to find Vision. Also, do you really think that Vision would even need her protection? Vision is super fucking powerful.
Setting aside that Uno isn't even a video game, it was only invented about 5 years before the Atari. Why not go with Pong controllers? That had been around in some form since the 60s. Even if you don't do video games, go with a paddle ball or marbles or regular old playing cards. I'm just saying, when thinking about how many choices you had here, you certainly had more than Uno.
Yeah, but why is it a sin? I mean, they had more choices than just Uno, but Uno was also a choice. You could have said the exact same thing no matter what the game was.
Sure, jokes, hardy-har, but everyone else's clothes have changed, and even your hair is different. I get that someone is producing all this, but we've also been led to believe that the anomaly itself changes material things to match the era automatically.
But if someone is producing this, they could have changed her back into this costume. Do you not think about your sins before you say them?
Listen, if you're going to use the box for clever metaphors like Vision starting at the edge of town at a circus and needing to get to the center of town to his wife, or calling it sugar snaps in reference to the infinity snaps, why not use all the box for cleverness?
How the fuck is this a sin? I honestly don't understand what you're asking for here. Like, do you want the entire box to be covered in nothing but subtle details? Because if that were the case, they wouldn't be subtle anymore.
Vision is made of vibranium. They literally inherited tough skin.
Assuming to understand the complexity of the genetics of your children when they were born in a fake sitcom in a fantasy universe.
A whole bunch of bullshit.
Boys, I'll be fine. Just go with Agnes.
Parenting. I mean, my parents once left me with a family of strangers in LA so they could attend a taping of The Price is Right and
Skip.
Who is that imposter Pietro?
Vision is like the third person already in this episode to plot tease us with this question, and we get it, Marvel. Another big reveal is coming. At this point, you're building it up so much I'd be disappointed if Pietro isn't revealed in the final shot as Hugh Jackman flipping the middle claw and dropping an F-bomb at a local Westview bar.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the episode cliche.
A unique antidepressant that works to anchor you back to your reality. Or the reality of your choice.
Get it? Multiple realities? You could even call them virtual realities. It's clear now with this and the video games earlier that Wanda is going to create Nexus, which, as we all know, will be the name of a virtual reality headset.
And skip.
So, Wanda killed me?
A full minute rehashing a moment we already saw in the movie being referenced. I didn't realize the infinity in Infinity War referred to how long Marvel would continue to refer back to it in its properties.
I mean, seeing as how Infinity War is extremely important in the timeline, doesn't it kind of make sense?
What am I doing here? Sitting, talking to you?
Great question. And honestly, this has been building for a while, but how does the timing of any of this make any sense? Most of this stuff has been shown to be really happening. So when was this recorded, and why does it take place in sequence with him flying out of the truck? What is happening when and why and how and where, and when does Deathstroke finally show up?
Asking these types of logic questions in a show where a superhero created a sitcom starring their dead superhero husband.
This screen, not only does it taunt me every week, it's taken me until this episode to finally realize it's not saying there will be a mid-credit scene.
And that's your fault, not the show's.